Hello and welcome to Long's Toys. I have a Dino Charge review for you today. This is the Dino Cycle and Red Ranger. As you can see, here he is. I'm going to put him off to the side for a second and we'll take a look at the packaging here. As you can see, it is Zord Builder compatible. Has a picture of the two dinos right here that the bike splits into. Says exclusive Red Ranger figure. Really cool picture of the Red Ranger riding the bike here on the back. And here it shows you that they split into two. I decided to only get the yellow and black one because that is the version that's going to be show accurate. The black and black one and the blue and black one, or silver and black I should say, that comes with the Blue Ranger. They're just kind of repaints so that they can sell a couple more bikes. I mean, I believe they're all the same, so I decided to just get one. It shows you here on the back how all the Zord Builder stuff works with the Dino Charge Megazord. So here we have a picture on the side and nothing on this side because it's window. So pretty cool box, pretty cool artwork. I really like that big picture on the back. But we'll go ahead and we'll get a closer look at the toy. So up first here we have the Red Ranger that comes with this set. As you can see, it does have minimal paint. It does have the silver painted all through here in the belt buckle. On a normal Kyoryuger or Dino Charge Ranger, the teeth here should be yellow in the middle. I mean, they went to the trouble of painting it silver. They could have painted it yellow. But I think this is just kind of a way to distinguish it from the normal 5-inch figure that'll be coming out later of the Red Ranger, which will probably be painted very show accurately. But the yellow around the helmet is nice. And this is definitely leaps and bounds above the figures we usually get with bikes from Bandai of America, where they're kind of in a squatting position with their hands out for the bike, like Frozen. They really don't have any articulation, at least the ones we saw for Megaforce, and I think those were the last bikes that I bought. This actually has arm articulation. It can move here at the shoulder, front and back, but not out to the side. And then it has 90 degrees at the elbow, which isn't bad. The hand cannot turn. His hand is constantly stuck to the side because that's how you would ride the bike. The head cannot move, no waist articulation. The leg can move forward 90 degrees. It cannot really move back. It can move back a little bit, but because of his the way his butt's molded, it, stops. And then you've got 90 degrees at the knee. So, I mean, they're simple hinge joints. But like I said, it's leaps and bounds what we're used to getting for bikes from Bandai of America. So I can forgive the lack of paint apps because, a normal 10-inch figure costs anywhere from, $9 to $10. And this with the bike was $15. So I don't expect to get all the paint apps I would get or all the articulation points I would get with a $9 figure. So overall, I think the Ranger is pretty decent. And here we are with the Dino Cycle. As you can see, there is a yellow section and a black section, and you can kind of see two dinosaur heads right here. Basically, you can just go ahead and right here, it just pops off. It's just the Zord Builder port right there and right here. Once you pull it apart, this is one dinosaur, and then you just flip this 180 degrees, and this is the other dinosaur. So as you can see, it has nice red eyes, which I appreciate. And it's got a little bit of silver paint here. Some silver paint here. The handlebars kind of double as it's like little feet. It's little claws. Which I think is pretty well done. And then the tire can spin, obviously. But nothing else can change. This does not swivel or have any articulation or anything. It literally just sits here. You can pretty much see the dinosaur here has the nice red eye, has mouth, silver claws and feet, nice silver detailing here. Again, the tire can spin, but again, no articulation, doesn't swivel. So I think it's pretty cool. I don't have the Japanese version to compare it to, but my understanding was with the Japanese version, both of their mouths opened, and then you would put a battery like one end in this guy's mouth, he would switch around, the other battery end would go in this guy's mouth, And then when they connected together, they had the battery. You could see it here in the bike going from one mouth to the other. This set does not come with a new charger, which is kind of a bummer. Even if the battery couldn't fit into the bike, I would still appreciate that they included it. I would have loved to have got the number 11. In the Japanese, it was Dino's Chaser. I don't know what they'll call it here in America. But I would have loved to have gotten that battery with this set. Even if, you know, it couldn't connect in the mouths, I understand that. But it would have just been nice to include it. If they had put different chargers with each of the 3 bikes, I might have picked up all 3 just to get the new chargers, but it is what it is. But overall, I think, you know, these 2 little dinosaurs are kind of cool. When you want to combine them back together, you know, like I said, there's a port here and a plug here. But the only other thing to note is on this guy's nose, you can see he's got a little bit of a track, you know, right there. And then on this guy, right here, you can see that's where the track goes, slides in here. So you have to make sure you line up the track first and then slide the track in and also connect the, you know, Zord Builder port. And then there you go. It doesn't really have a kickstand per se, but the 2 feet from the back dinosaur, you can kind of lean it on one of those and it will stand up. So, there you go. And then, of course, to get the Red Ranger on the bike, just kind of fold his legs up, just like that. Pop them right on, and then the handlebars fit very nicely right into the hands. And his feet kind of rest on the claws from the back dinosaur, which works out pretty nicely. He fits very nicely on the bike, and I think he looks great riding it. I'm really hoping that the normal 5-inch figures will also be able to ride on these bikes. I don't see why they wouldn't, because they're pretty much the same size and they'll have even more articulation, so they shouldn't have any trouble getting on the bikes either. So if you really wanted a nice display, you could pick up a couple bikes and have one for each Ranger, I guess. But yeah, I'm very impressed with that. He fits on the bike very nicely and he looks very good riding it. So overall, I really like this set. The Red Ranger figure that comes with it is pretty nice. And these figures are kind of a nice way to tide yourself over until the actual line of 5-inch figures comes out later, which I'm assuming is going to be either right before Christmas or shortly after. Not 100% on that, but I know they are coming. Pictures of them were shown at the various, you know, Comic-Cons and things that have happened, Power Morphicon and such. So definitely know they're coming. Not exactly sure when, but I'm definitely looking forward to those. I think this set is pretty nice. I mean, obviously it has a couple paint apps that it's missing, which would be nice. It would be awesome if it came with a charger and could actually connect in each of their mouths when they fit together. But even if it couldn't, I would have still had liked to just get the charger in the set, even though it couldn't actually connect with the bike. Still would have been nice to see it. But otherwise, for $14.99, you get a very decent Ranger figure, a very decent bike. These 2 dinosaurs, they do have Zord Builder ports, so they can combine with any other Zord Builder thing, anything past or present. When I do my review of the Dino Charge Megazord, I'll probably bring them back in just to show how they can combine with that. But overall, for the price point, I definitely think this is a nice little set. My only complaint was I would have loved to seen a charger thrown in there. That would have completely made it perfect for me. Otherwise, still very good. But I'd love to hear what you guys think down below in the comments. Please let me know if you picked this up, if you have any, you know, things you like about it, things you hate about it. Love to hear your thoughts. Please like and share this video. Please make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. I hope you've enjoyed this review of the Dino Cycle and Red Ranger from Power Rangers Dino Charge. And thanks for watching.